Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Love throwing to start us off. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Love out of the shotgun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Shotgun now for Love. Firing one deep for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Rolling left, buying some time. Cut at the 10-yard line. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They send a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Love. This finds Downs. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Man in motion, headed right. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. And time. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They start out with a 3rd and 6. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. Offense in the hurry up here. 4th down, here's Penix. to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
That's incomplete left side. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And now it's second down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Taken in by Dobbs. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Love on 3rd and short. Cut by Jacobs. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Working quickly here. Loves to throw again. Escapes the pocket. Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. And the Falcons scoop it up. Wow, he's dropped hard on the return by one of the offensive linemen.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Falcons with a long field ahead. Second down now, 7 to go. Penix working from the gun. That one's complete to London. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Penix here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here's the counter give to Robinson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Penix now on first down. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. And if you had another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. They'll run it with Robinson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. This is ahead for about 5. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. To the air with Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Fits it through the middle. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Love from the gun. He's on the move. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
They're set up at the 35 now. Penix on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Cuts it to the right sideline. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal. Robinson can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. before the end of the third. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They've got second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Love to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to touch him down after. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. He'll throw it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. That's caught beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Offense up to the line fast. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Play fake. It's Love. Throwing deep for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. And the Falcons actually go backwards, lose a chunk on the return, but they're still celebrating. It's an interception on the play. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 13. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Falcons feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Packers putting 6 defensive backs out there defending pass on this 3rd down. Quick pass right side, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stuffed at the line. The Packers take their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Third down give to Robinson. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay, and that's it 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. This will be grabbed at the 5. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Packers will take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. He'll look to throw it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. D. Alford has the INT. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game.